Okay, hey collective. I hope you've been looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a great time in good places with good people doing good things. I feel like a strong like cleansing, but it's like maybe someone's sour jar broke recently, or there's some type of sour something, maybe even sour supper. I don't know. There was just this sourness, and then like there's an air of vinegar. But as we know, even though vinegar can be acidic and things like that, vinegar is also good in the fact that it cleanses. Like you can clean things with vinegar, right? You can clean, you know, your mirrors with it, glass. There may be some energy like that, like things of great delicacy. Oh, did I say it like that? I didn't mean it like that. Things that are delicate. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that's funny. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot too. What is this? All right. All right. I need to make sure that I am being heard. Let me go get another phone or something. Okay. Get an energy of like, well, A came out because I was straightening the cards. It's like, hey, that's the energy I get. 2:11 is on the clock right now, and it's 12:21 in actual time. So maybe somebody's mirroring something within some 2:11 energy. So yeah. Let me check into this. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Almost ready. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me, and I didn't have any like headphones connected to this. All right. All right. Here we go. Oh yeah, I can hear the silence. All right. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Hey. I'm hearing that it's a Bruno Mars song. I think that's who his name is. Condo down in Tintin. Dun 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 dun. That's the energy I'm getting. Yeah. That's the energy I'm getting for the collective. You never know. Don't count yourself out of something. Beach house out in something. That's what I'm getting. And then there's some energy here also where some other people are like, oh wait, you may never know about some people that are hiding their involvement. So right now that's also an energy that's out there. Some people who are crying a lot, but they're not paying attention to anything. Maybe some Gemini may not be being forthcoming, or maybe that's the Gemini who's not telling anybody about that energy that they're experiencing. Maybe their mother-in-law has maybe found out something about something. I don't know. Something is being found out. Yeah, gifts. Expect gifts, collective. Beach house down in. That's what I keep hearing. Your dreams and wishes will soon come true. Decisions are being made. See, that's why I'm kind of getting that energy. Yeah, you got to, okay, I got that energy. This energy was so heavy. It was like, you got all these suitors and you got, like, you haven't even, ask them if they're interested. Like, you haven't even acknowledged, like, that they want to be. And they don't want to harass you is the energy that I'm getting. Like, yeah, they don't want to do that. But they do want to be in your business. They want to be around you. Maybe when you're in this Virgo energy, if you're not a Virgo, take it how it resonates. Maybe your mother-in-law energy, or someone that could have been considered a mother-in-law. Maybe it's a godmother or something. I don't know. also somehow involved or something like that. There's a sort of energy or something. Anyway, they don't want to let go because they think you want this person that they can't let go of. So there's somebody that, I mean, and even if that's the case, if they've been let go of, it's kind of like it almost seems like someone is making themselves a third party. Like there are people trying to make themselves a third party over here. Yeah, they don't want to believe that they have a lifestyle and mentality based on the way that they live and they breathe and the way that they get down, like the things that they do. They feel like that stuff is not important, but it is, right? They're not important. Okay, so that was the download I got. So the energies of like, at all cost, trying to win at all costs. Do they understand what that really means? It's like, okay, what will you put up? Anything, whatever it costs me. So you're even willing to forfeit the very thing that you're asking for, because at all costs means including this. It doesn't exclude it because it's at all cost. That's how it works. Okay. When you're not in that right energy, that's what they feel like is important. They don't feel like it's important to not be in that energy. Like, I don't have to be trying to, I should be in the energy of trying to win at all costs and fight for the things that I love. And it's like, why would you fight for the things that you love? You would fight with, your loved ones and the people that you love, and for, together, with them against whatever is going against the love, right? Yeah, those types of energies, those are the ones reaping the rewards of their efforts, not people who are fighting for what is it? At all costs, trying to win at all costs. That's what I think people are coming around to, that like trying to win at all costs means you forfeit the very thing. Yeah. This is also a part of it. There's a lot of things that are happening that people are trying to say aren't important about these readers actually being given a lot of downloads and information about crimes. Maybe there's a mother energy, because this is sticking out still. Maybe there's some mother energy that's been looked into. And I'm getting, it's like, okay, so you remember the movie Freaky Friday, right? And I think that was with, what's her name? Oh, Lindsay Lohan. And it was about them switching places, right? But I get like maybe there was a mother energy that was trying to switch places with the daughter, but tried to portray the daughter as like, I don't know, like an actual Lindsay Lohan, or like, how they tried to like screw up Lindsay later on. And I can't blame it on them, but I can, because, that's also happening out there. Like, who am I to say how hard people influence or try to influence, negative behavior, positive, either way it goes, it was an influence, right? It's about what the person does with the influence, right? And it looks like Lindsay is doing great. Her plastic surgeon is amazing. But yeah, there was this Freaky Friday energy going on, and maybe this person was just constantly trying to redo that energy every day. But that's why I get what this person is getting. Is a Freaky Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day. Like they're getting, it's an energy of like they're gonna get laid every day. And I feel like for some reason there's this weird energy of like the mother's mad about it. Like, how are you mad at your child getting laid? Like, that's none of your business. That's real weird. That's real weird right now. And this person keeps trying to say that's not important. Yeah, it is. If for parents to be so worried about who their children are being involved in, especially if these children are involved with, they're trying to hide that they're ain't even involved with that. Because this is at the top, and that's only because I think there are more initials in there. So anyway, but I think that there's like a parental energy that's trying to hide, like they're mad about their child's D, or they're mad about their child's P, or however it resonates. Like that's the issue, and that's really not important. Like this person should really just figure out like themselves, because trying to be on this energy with your child is like weird and beyond means, or trying to like stop this energy for your child. Like, who are you to say what they can do? Like, isn't that their decision? Isn't that their decision? This is so weird. I don't like that. I don't like that. That makes no sense. Somebody in the background doing some stuff because you mad at how somebody hoo-ha smell? Like, what the hell is going on here? This is crazy work. Anyway, I think why all of this is kind of like coming to the surface even maybe is because like divine partners want to be in union with each other. That's just really what it is. Like they want to be in this energy of the light. They want to be in this raw energy, right? No one wants to be without, just because other people want to see them without, and no one has to. And that's what people are starting to realize is it's not important. This whole little everything over here is just not important at all. Yeah, you'll not be in lack anymore. Like no one is wanting to acknowledge this or that. They don't have to be whatever you want to be. You could be mad at it. You could not agree with it. You could not refuse to look at it. You could refuse to acknowledge it. You can continue to try to go against it. It's like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever they're thinking, whatever they're doing, they can't trust their own mind. I'm just being honest with you. Like if something comes out about mental instability in this reading, This is what it's talking about. I'm going to just leave this card over here, and we'll come back to it, as a matter of fact. Initiation. Listen, I hear a lot about different initiations, and some things they make you shave your head and you get all these scars, and other things they make you go through, like they say one in like the celebrity industry, sometimes it's like car accidents and like all kinds of stuff, right? You hear about all these different rituals and initiations and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I feel like the collective went through that. You know what I mean? Just by way of other people trying to assume something or make up something. Yeah, again, it's this, somebody is like, so there's this intense love. Just when people get around you, like it's not even like just from, you know, a love person, like a love interest. It's also a love interest, but it's like, you ever give a friend a hug and they give you a good hug? Like it's that too. Your new friends are like, oh, it felt so good to hug this person. This website is considered to be human trafficking. So that's what they're over there about. Maybe there's something, somebody's saying, oh, well, you don't have to worry about that. We're not going to be involved in any human trafficking. Yeah, you can't trust that. You can't trust that. Somebody's already caught up themselves and they're just not telling people. I feel like they're drinking and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, people can see who they are. Maybe this Aries or Pisces that people were trying to present some type of way. Maybe Q was trying to present something to J that wasn't true. That's weird. How did I got that out of that? Yeah, those aren't your friends. Hello? I don't know who that's for, but yeah, there's some human trafficking energy that people are trying to get somebody caught up in by doing something here, and you definitely shouldn't go that route, right? Like it's just kind of common sense, don't you think? Anyway, they know that you know exactly what you're doing, and then it cannot delay or stop you. You put in serious time to get here. Shots fired. Do what you need to for you. Oh, yeah. I got that energy heavy before I got up here. Like, I got some love energy, too. Don't get it twisted. Like, I love myself better than I love myself. That's the problem. People don't love themselves. They would love these loyalties. They love these affinities. They love this, you know, to stick to this. It's this, the North Node, the South Node, my sign, this, that. That was another download I got too. Like, people need to stop looking at these signs and assuming that this means this or that. Then if there's names you can't place, like think back, like think out of the box, because that's really where it is. Like, what is that? You never know. You never know who's really involved in all of these things. You know, if the initial fits, wear it. First, middle, you know, nickname, last name, any of all that, right? These are desperate energies. That's why you can't trust them. They aren't your friends. Listen, keep doing what you're doing. There's somebody doing something, and there's something about like they're trying to put somebody or pin this whole website on somebody. There's something here. There's something here. A business person's cult involvement now has their church being investigated by the feds. All that money belong. Hey! I said this was coming out the other day. I said, when you see that, just know. I don't know which reading I'm going to go back, find it yourself. All that money belongs to you. Do whatever you want to do. Anyway, this person also enjoys spending time at home quietly, but also fun and noisy. So I feel like there's like this, oh, that's the shots fired energy. But let me finish this up real quick. Well, maybe I shouldn't because I might forget again. Okay, shots fired. Shots fired is that, okay. Rockabye baby. It's that energy. I want to go watch New Jack City again because I think that there's some messages in there. Some people about to like see that happen. They'll be like, wait a minute, history repeated itself, but it was just a movie. Yeah, but it was really going down in the streets. And these people thought they could, just, be the streets and like be, have everything under their control and this and that and this and that. Yeah, they don't play that. Yeah, the choice is yours. This moon is coming. The choice is yours. Nobody's trying to make anybody do anything. Shots fired. Do what you need to do. That's honestly how I feel like the collective energy is, right? Like, do whatever you feel like you need to do at this moment. That's totally up to you, baby. There's a Gemini here. Again, don't get caught up into the signs too. Is that what we were on? Oh, also enjoy spending time at home quietly, but also fun and noisy. Yeah, like people are going to be able to enjoy all of that moving forward. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people, like for some people, That's all they wanted. Like for some of the divine beings, they may have grown up without a family, and I don't mean in the sense of like they didn't have a family, no, I mean, like their family was treating them poor. I mean like they were in foster care, and then their children were taken from them. Those people are enjoying that quiet, noisy, fun time. Things are being shifted around for them in that aspect too, because they have a lot of choices, and they know like that they can do a lot more as well. Like don't worry about the fluctuations is what I'm understanding, because none of this is going to be a reflection of the past. This is all like new cycles because you're building this. Is that's what I'm supposed to tell? Maybe there's a feminine energy that's in the divine being who has been, who that's who her experience. Okay. Anyway, the past has left your system and your wishes are being granted. So that's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting maybe somebody thought something about like the FTC was like, they've been trying to send all this like negative energy about like anything they can. Like, oh yeah, are you sure you've, filed your taxes right? Are you sure? Like, man, that's all on y'all. Whoever this wicked energy is over here, listen, this is why they tried to frame you for crimes they committed. So essentially, you keep being you and doing what you're supposed to do because they can see that. They are aware. Maybe there's some Leo energy too. That was also about like you're in cheerful alignment. I don't know what this has to do with Leo energy. There was also this understanding of like not taking it too personal with respect to the moon being in Leo, because it's not a representation of like who is on top in this scenario. That's what I was told to say. Like, it's like a black swan, white swan kind of thing. And people got to just use their wisdom to help them see the difference. I don't know. But it's like, it's actually because you should be working in the Leo energy of shining. Shining, 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 shining. Yeah. I don't usually do that. Like, I don't usually, no, I usually do sing songs, but not those songs. Anyway, listen. But the mood. You can be like, there's this limitless energy that comes from the Leo and, showing up every day, all day, exactly like you're supposed to. Like, that's what you're doing right now. Like, even if you're out there, in this stag energy, I feel like a very stag energy though, like not in like stagnant, but in like single, like looking like a thoroughbred. This is funny because I saw this card earlier and I was like, what the heck? Because it felt a little too fresh for me, the card in general, this goose. And now it's giving an energy of like somebody who like want to come squeeze your, like what it means to goose somebody, like old school goose. So if you don't know what that means, then grow up. I don't know. But there's also this air energy, like this air dragon, maybe meeting their own snakes and realizing like people that may have snaked a community around them, but it doesn't matter because they've already built something over here is what I'm understanding. And so like that's also part of the shots fired energy as well. Yeah. Shining, 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 shining. Yeah. Okay. I am going to read one of these at the end. Let's see. What else does this say? They want you to be theirs and only theirs. Yep. Now that the past has left your system, like it's freed up space for the new things to come in. And so that's the thing too. Like there's different divine beings that want different things. Like some divine beings are not interested in a relationship, even though they're single, because they have, a newfound established love that's the center of everything right now. But what I'm being told is, it came out so funny because this was such a vivid download. It's like, okay, but don't be so hard pressed to only wanting like the pure love that comes from maybe a rekindled relationship with children, right? Like, don't be so satisfied in that you keep your hands tight around it, that you're not open to receive. What I also understood is what ends up happening is when you open your hand to receive that and like just take that step emotionally, that what already happens is your child sees your open hand. And there's a treat in your hand unbeknownst to you when you open it for your child. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Maybe your child gets to see you reach something too. I don't know. Or like if there's somebody out there in the collective that wants a child or wanted a child or something like that, or, however it is, like they wanted a perfect relationship with their children and with the person that they're with. And that's what they're getting as well. Like there's a lot of different things. It's just all about that energy of knowing how to open your hand and receive love. Not trying to like, and that's what I'm learning a lot too with my son, because he's going off to college. So it's like, and it's like, okay, no, but can we keep in touch? And because I can't make the guy call me. He's living a whole different life, right? And it's a part of acceptance of that too. I guess people that tried to hold on, if they haven't like moved out of that energy, well, the the ascension already took place. Like, we're in a new moon. Not a new moon. We're in a full moon. But I think we just had one or something anyway. These old people, these past people, will be miserable for a very, very, very long time. Yeah, especially for these people who tried to frame you for the crimes that they committed. Because if they tried to frame you for crimes that they committed, they know that there are crimes that have been committed. And that's why I say a lot of people out here are not sitting here scared of a spiritual prison. They've been in and out of spiritual prison. They see what that's like. They don't like that either. Right now, Y or L are the initials. These individuals are actually realizing, like, oh snap, like, I am in actual legal trouble because I know that I did this and I know that I did that. Or they've already been called into court, or they're finding out from other people in the community, because there was all these, oh, that's what's on the thumbnail. Okay, Spirit, go look at the thumbnail, because I just started pulling cards. The community members involved. So I guess that's what everybody talked about. Like, there's old groups that were involved that thought this was so far behind them. And it was wild because there's this, there was this download I got a long time ago, and I was like, what does that have to do with anything? So I had a friend, you know, that I was seeing when I was single and had just divorced my husband at the time. Oh, there's this energy too, like people saying, oh yeah, I never signed any divorce papers, I'm not divorced from this person. Yeah, some states, like especially the state that I was in when I got my divorce, I served papers. The person that was served did not sign them. Correct. So then the state allows you for you to put an article out in the newspaper and just identify that you're divorcing this person, and they will allow you that after that ad has run in the paper. So it's like some people are out here like maybe portraying like, oh yeah, I never signed any papers. It's like, yeah, you don't have to, because you're not going to hold somebody hostage. And so maybe that's like the verbal indication of like somebody was trying to hold somebody hostage by saying, I never signed any papers. But in reality, you don't have to in some states. Maybe I should look that up, because I feel like there's like some things are public record too, like divorces are, I think sometimes. I guess I don't know. But anyway, if there's any confusion, let me, nobody got a toothache about that. Somebody's tooth is going to ache, and they're going to know that like somebody, it's almost like somebody gave you something that they knew would hurt your tooth, your sweet tooth or something like that, that would like, they knew that they would get you hurt. Somebody set up maybe a whole community. The community members involved don't know about the things the cult or leader are planning around them. Yeah, maybe this whole community is starting to realize that. That's why these shots is getting fired. What's 211? I didn't look that up, did I? Where's the iPad? I didn't look up 211. How long? How long? 211. I'll do the angel number 211 as well, not just the police number, because I feel like it's got something to do with the police number, just simply because people aren't really necessarily concerned about spiritual prison because they're already there. You know, the whole thinking about it, being played with, like, whole thought of things coming back to them, looking over their shoulder and peeping around corners. It's that kind of energy. I'm just saying. Ooh, robberies. What was y'all trying to steal? Explanation is like, listen, and maybe these people have 14 months or have seen over the course of 14, or maybe they have 14 different offenses that's coming up in these RICO crimes, like where they realize, like one of them is going to represent where they should have used caution. Another one's going to represent where they knew that this was weak. They knew that this was a weak plan. Listen, this is how I be coming together with my stuff, y'all. Okay. Then they thought they had a good signal, right? But they didn't realize everything had gotten stopped transmit. Like they had actually been, like the person had been detached from whatever energy it was that they were trying to send to them, right? And that whoever it was that told them like, yeah, we got a good signal, they went ahead and said, okay, like even though they knew that this person had stopped transmitting and being bothered with them, et cetera, this person still told me, oh, no, we good. And so they relayed that to or from, you know, and then everybody kept wondering like, well, why we get this? Why are we getting like fake busy? Why is this person not want to be bothered with us? You know, we're getting the numbers out of service. Like, what is going on here? You see that, right? This is what I wanted to explain to people. Like, I don't need cards. You could go throw some dirt out in the yard and I could tell you what it means. That's what, listen, anyway, this was called like people actually are divinely guided. They could throw bones. You know, it's an old school thing. Maybe you should look that up. But anyway, they relayed that information, identified this frequency. Yeah, who is that? Whatever. They realized like there were some people, you know, involved in something that probably shouldn't have been. Oh yeah, they don't want me to make this that easy. I don't need the tarot cards. I don't need to pull these cards. I can just go look at some Google stuff and show you. Yeah. So they realized like, okay, we have some people that should have just been visitors, but maybe we let them stay. So that's always already tying back to that previous reading that I did, where it came up like, what was it? It was like, access versus permanence. Like they gave people access where they shouldn't have even, no, they gave people access and made them permanent where they shouldn't have. You know what I mean? It was that they should have been visitors. They shouldn't have never moved out of that energy with these people. Like people who you should have never had a relationship with, people who you should have never married, people you should, you know, oh yeah, I have one of those. So it's good. It's all good. But you found out about all those kind of visitors, people in your past. You didn't, and a lot of us, we don't care because we're like, okay, we'll let them show themselves and present their energy again so that they can be found out. And then we'll just keep going because it doesn't matter. You know, but anyway, but like everything anybody tries to do, especially from your past, is there's money is on its way. I don't know why it got to that card all of a sudden. That was what, look, you put it because you put in serious time to get here. Okay. But anyway, you found out who the visitors were. You advised. Ooh, that's funny too. Cause I actually did. I keep not understanding which reading it is that I talked about or when I put out a reading. And I said, there's going to be a lot of natural disasters that start to take place. And I remember saying it, I was like, why are you saying that? But I said it and it was just kind of like, oh, okay. You know, like, oh, wow. Like I'm realizing that's coming to play. So maybe there was something. 13 comes up a lot too. And then now citizens holding suspect. So now whoever was up to something has been caught. Like maybe recently, since all these things have been revealed about, you know, the weather conditions and, you know, everything that people are seeing, witnessing for themselves, are becoming like a huge part of what they're understanding. Yeah. It's just unnecessary behavior. They're trying to figure out what to do about this unnecessary behavior because it was unnecessary. It was very unnecessary. The initials W, J, T, or V could be significant. Trying to outdo you has caused them to look stupid, like clowns. Yeah, that's because what they were doing was unnecessary, like we said. This person is a celebrity pass around who is mad that her ex wants a divine union with you. You know, this person is a hater. Oh, that person. Okay, that person is a hater. New love, true love. That's my boo love. Yeah. That's who wants you to be yours. Yeah. All of that emotional turmoil is over. That's what you've left in the past I feel like that's for both parties. And that's why these shots have been fired over here is because this other partner, like this is you collective and then this is your partner. Okay. What's over here? Yeah. You never know. Like you never know. Like somebody's taking a leap. And even though they may be bringing gifts, they should be expecting gifts too is also what I'm hearing here because I'm going through this again, but your dreams and maybe it's through your dreams and wishes, like everything that you wanted. Decisions are being made. This is maybe the person making the decisions. Yeah, that's why the shots fired energy is like, do what you need to do because all of your emotional turmoil is over. Yeah. Like there's no negativity that exists. Yeah. Maybe there was some like thought, maybe this person didn't see you in a positive light or something like that. And it's like, no, despite whatever may come out, like even if this person says something, it's like they realize who you are. Like some people are allowed to see everyone's heart. That's typically what earth angels can see. That's why they're able to continue to like give so tremendously and not be like overwhelmed is because they can see people's heart. So yeah, there's this duality like, oh, I can see the light in the dark. It literally is that. Yeah, I guess maybe that's what people were wondering or trying to like keep people from being heard or understood about. So maybe there's this like shared energy. I'll just put it here. Eat your heart out. Yeah. Maybe there's a Libra involved in this some way, somehow. I'm ready to love you for the rest of my life. Yeah, there's this duality in that, right? And I guess maybe people put that out because they feel like they can't see the beauty in it because of some things in their past that they're not willing to let go of. And again, that's that energy of like, maybe that's that individual that I mentioned that's like unable to like say, okay, well, even though I have this, because this is so great and because I'm enjoying this and I haven't had family, I don't want to open up and I don't want to, harm this circumstance for someone new. And it's like, no, you're creating a new cycle. You're in a whole different world. That's not how it works. Don't let the old, find beauty in the old, find beauty in there somewhere. Like being able to look and say, oh, you know what, look at the past and say, oh, that's where I switch it up. And so that I can receive what I want to. Hexes and curses have been reassigned. Are you getting it now? That's so you can seeing the beauty in that part is how you remove that emotional turmoil and get that hex or curse removed because it's going to be reassigned to whomever is sending that to you. Maybe this is for an H person. Your old co-workers miss you. Work, work, work. Oh, I don't get this as a positive energy. I feel like that's who this hex and curse has been assigned to. Is this person who's like, oh yeah, your old co-workers miss you, and it's like this boredom. So it's like this person's gonna be very dissatisfied with like what happens when they are in this working world, because it's like your old co-workers miss you. So let's say if somebody, worked in, a certain field, and they're going into that, and they're, completely, immersing themselves in this field of work. They're going to find themselves bored and dissatisfied, and they're going to find themselves overworked because it's there 3 times, but it's maybe having something to do with a betrayal that took place. Yeah, with a male friend of theirs. Maybe that's whose emotional turmoil is over. Ooh, those who shall remain nameless. Eat your heart out. That's who said that. Oh, look, they're like, yeah, 3 times. 3 times in a row. Eat your heart out, eat your heart out, eat your heart out. Oh, gosh, this is so funny. Okay, let me get one of these cards out. I feel like everybody is really liberating themselves. That's Leo energy, though, right there. Again, there's this duality, whether you're masculine or feminine, whether you've been, through a hard time, or had a lot of people around you and they influenced your decisions, or you kind of kept still and watched everybody around you try to influence you into bad decisions, and, just all kinds of stuff. Like, everybody's story is different. There are no 2 ways. There's not one way to skin a cat. Like, isn't that what they say? There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, there's more than one way to, like, drown people and overwhelm people. That's, it's just about if the people learn the lesson, because the lesson doesn't change. Maybe the tactic to impose you does. People maybe forget about that. And that's why I say some people get caught in the same tricks and the same traps and the same this and the same that, because they don't see it. So every time it comes to their door, it's like, oh. But some people are like, okay, like, I see you and I'm letting you know I see you, but you can go ahead and come in, but just tread lightly because I can see you. Like, I can see your heart, but I can also see, this energy as well. Okay. Like an overwhelming, suspicion in the background because of maybe some past betrayals or something like that. But I don't feel like anybody should be concerned about that. Like, this is a new beginning. I kept seeing like the whole thing that they were saying about the 3 horsemen or something with Beyonce or something like that. And I get like this energy from the stag of like being single. But let's just go ahead and see what the actual things say, right? Because why am I talking so much? To bore you. Since you are here, not hitting the like button. It's because I bore you. Why'd you come back? You bore me too, having to read your energy. I don't know. There's somebody who like sits there and is like mad at me about something, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. I got $1 for a lap dance. I got $19. But I only got $1. I put it backwards, huh? That's not even how the song goes. Where's the horse? I'm too busy singing and laughing. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Stag. Grace, majesty, and integrity. And if you ever feel vulnerable or under scrutiny, attuning to the stag and asking for the protection of his spirit will bring you calmness, strength, and dignity. So, okay, maybe I did place him right. In Ogam, the Druid language of the sacred trees. Ooh, I've been talking about roots a lot too, and trees and growing, all that. The stag is related to Beeth, the birch tree, and the number 1, which is linked to the blessing of beginnings. I love it. It is auspicious to draw this card when considering new projects. The stag's connection with fertility and sexuality signifies that you will bring dignity, grace, power, and integrity to your sexual life. I said something kind of sort of like that. I don't know that. I'm sure I've said that in previous readings. So like, you can't take away my dignity. Don't worry, I was not in key, and I'm aware of that right now. But some people be trying to talk about me. Don't be talking about me. Now let's see what this horse is talking about. That was a stag. Oh, was there anything else for the single stag who signifies dignity, grace, power, and integrity in SEXUL lives? There's this independence and purification that's taking place. Okay, sorry. I'm getting all giggly. Maybe because like that's the energy that the divine feminines are gonna be in. Like, if you're like, it's almost kind of like brand new. Like somebody about to crack that little snapping seal or whatever they call it, the fresh lock. Yeah, that's what it was, the fresh lock. Somebody about to snap that fresh lock for the first time. That's what it's gonna be like. They don't care if it was fresh. you know how you take, how they take like Xboxes and these game consoles, right? Yeah, and they take them to like places, or like you could take a phone and you can get a refurbished phone and it work excellent. That's what this is. That's the energy. Is like, we are all human, right? We've all had experiences. We've all been loved. We've been hated. We've been all that, right? You know? Yeah, that's what it's about. Anyway, which one are we on? We did the stag already, right? There's that horse that was at the back of the book that I couldn't get. And I feel like they're switched. I feel like this is supposed to be here and this is supposed to be here. Somebody's trying to shush me. That's rude. Ooh. Keywords. The goddess, the land, travel. Ooh. The spirit of each calls us to journey, to travel. This may manifest itself as a desire to travel in the physical world, or we may be drawn to voyaging in the inner realms. She brings us energy and speed and connects us to the power of both the land and the sun. Ooh, I like that. Mother Earth and Father Sky, however that goes. Anyway. Or, yeah, I think that's how it goes. Anyway, the horse goddess is patroness of the complete life cycle of birth, death, and the afterlife and rebirth. Ooh, matching up. Somebody, the horse caught up with the stag. They wasn't even on the same mountain. Look at God. Anyway, by working with the spirit of each, we will grow to feel comfortable with every aspect of the life cycle, knowing that the goddess protects and guides us through each of its stages. This is so wonderful. So I feel like somebody is having that moment, like where they're realizing, like, a man who findeth a wife findeth a good thing, because the horse is like, it was in the masculine energy, but this could even be, you know, same sex for people who are like, or understanding, like, there's a total balance, just because you can embody this and I can embody that, and it doesn't really matter. We need to share different energies, because, you know, sometimes men do need to get into a nurturing vibe, especially with their children, right? Yo. In order to be understanding and like fully have the human experience, you have to tap into all of those energies. You know, you can't just be King of Cups all the time. You know what I mean? Because you're going to get mad at that and end up a King of Cups in reverse, right? And that's why I'm saying, like, people want to hold on to a certain astrological sign, or hold on to being a King of Swords, or hold on to being this, or hold on to being that. It's like, don't hold on to any of that. Just be you, right? That's what people are finding more beauty in, more love. Ah, told ya. How many times I got to told ya? Oh, sorry. Be very careful of judging people too. Oh, yeah. I now turned to the side and there it was. Yep. Be very cautious of that. And if you feel like influence as you're like a King of Swords or something like that, just know, that you're, I don't know. It's something about like stay in these energies maybe. Or maybe these are the energies that you're in, but make sure you're clear thinking and emotionally balanced, and that you're not influencing things with your authority. So don't be judgmental is what I kept getting. Yeah, there's something about like, don't judge anything. Don't judge anything. I'm trying to remember what happened to me where I saw that. Like, even people that have betrayed you, like, don't judge. Like, I don't even feel like people look at that, but like, don't judge anything right now. That's all I'm getting. I feel like because it leaves room for excitement. It leaves room for things to be really thrilling. And also, like, you don't want to get yourself caught in anything where you're like being shown by the universe, like, oh, I told you not to judge. Too, because you're going to start to get like a lot of people who, especially those who feel like they've ascended, if you haven't already been through that energy, like you get bopped on the head when you think wrong, or, you know, different things. Maybe this is for an emperor, you know, who's learning how to publicly defend himself or something like that. I don't know, but that's how it works. So yeah, that's your intuition kicking in. If you're getting kicked in the butt, you know, in some way, and you see that happening, and you can see the beauty in it, it's like, okay. I don't know. Maybe somebody sees that. Maybe somebody tried to like tailor up something else for them, and they realized like, oh, this is not going to fit. Yeah, maybe it fit me in a younger phase, or when I was, you know, in a different area, you know, and they had to surrender to that, like, understanding and knowledge about self, in order to kind of really move forward, like to see all the possibilities that they could have in life. Ooh, yeah. Somebody was trying to stump someone emotionally, energetically, spiritually. Yep. But that person, whoever that is about to, like, listen now, abundance on its way, right? Okay, I'm gonna end this now, because that person got the victory over this betrayal, whatever this hating. That's why it's so beautiful. Eat your heart out. Catch you later. Bye.